Take off my...
Well, did you get vaccinated?
Yes, I did.
All right, so everybody's vaccinated in this store. So we're here with Peter Cassidy. How are you, Peter?
All right, how you doing?
Peter and Casey Skahane have this booth here in second floor of our shop. And I guess Mike now,
yes,
too.
and Mike, too.
Yes, so you got a terrible threesome.
Yes.
Yes. So how you doing, first of all?
All right.
And you got your vaccination?
This has been very, oh, yes.
And we got ours. Everybody that works here has it. So
yes, everybody's safe.
we're moving back to some sort of semblance of normalcy.
Yes.
So I figured I'd, well, since you came in to refresh your booth, I figured I'd take a quick tour. I don't think you've ever been on a film.
No,
I was on a film with you once when because you also do estate sales.
Yes.
And we had gone down to a house you were doing.
Yes.
The Bone Man and I put you on the camera briefly back then. That was about, what, 88, 90 years ago or so?
Yeah.
Pre-COVID, post-COVID, who knows?
Post-COVID. Just started COVID, actually.
Just COVID, yeah. Just COVID.
Yeah.
So, how long you been in the business, Peter?
Well, I did my first flea market when I was 10 years old.
Uh-huh.
My church had it cost me $10 for the table. I cleaned out my parents' house.
Uh-huh.
And I made $100 in 1970.
With their permission?
With their permission. Oh, they gave me all their old wedding presents they never used.
Oh, yeah?
And cleaned out my parents' house, and I made $100 in 1970, and I thought I was in Clover, and I was walking around in 5th grade with $100 in my pocket.
I'm sure it was. It's a lot of money.
It was a lot of money.
It's a lot of money today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how I made my money all the way through school.
And then you get in
And then I
is that right?
I started doing estate sales for other people, and got into a little bit of cleaning out, and then I got into the antique and collectible field. Started have space in Glens Falls and space in here, and you really have to do everything to keep,
Yeah, I never understood that. You live in Ossining,
yes.
And I could tell from your shirt you're part of the Ossining Historical Society.
I've been on the board of the Ossining Historical Society for over 30 years.
Yes.
I'm the longest serving board member.
Wow. As I always tell people, an antique dealer usually starts out with a genuine love of history.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
So, but you're in Ossining, which is, what would you say, 45 minutes south of us? And your other shop is in Glens Falls, which is about 2 hours north of us?
About 3 hours.
So I'm going to just safely assume you like to drive.
Yeah, I like to drive.
Okay, well, good. Yeah.
It's an excuse to get away from Ossining.
Casey, your partner here in the booth, runs that, or he's a manager there?
He has a little space there.
Uh-huh.
And it's actually Glenwood is a huge place. It's 33 rooms. It's a big mansion.
Wow.
In Glens Falls.
That's even bigger than this place.
Oh, 3 times the size.
Wow. Yeah.
And it's been in the antique center for over almost 40 years.
Wow. Which is similar to this place, actually, in that regard, anyway.
Definitely.
Yeah. So, where do you generally get your stuff from?
Well, I mean, all over. I can't say that there's any. I shop all over, and sometimes it comes through cleaning out. Sometimes people give it to actually give it to you. You never know
where it's going to come from.
What you're going to find.
Yeah. Well, that's the
fun of it.
That is
cleaning out a house. You learn all about the people that you're working with. You're doing. You're working with,
right.
And their history and how they did things.
Right. I remember the house you did show us. Anybody looking at this can look at our list and see a video of Peter when he was running an estate sale in Ossining, and that was sort of an historical house.
Well, it was a historical house, but that was a good friend of mine, and she had a stroke, and they had to clean out her house because all the heat ducts in her house were blocked with stuff.
She was a hoarder.
So she thought she was going to sell it.
Yeah.
I don't,
when you start storing stuff in the heat ducts, you're a hoarder.
You're a hoarder.
I don't care what you call it. And a new addition to this booth here in Millbrook is your friend Mike.
Oh, Mike has been in the business all his life.
And he's the one that's doing these, and he does jewelry as well, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
In fact, he buys gold and silver
Yes.
and costume,
Yep.
which I was.
He's a great costume.
Yeah. And he's been selling pretty well here, the coins.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, so let's take a quick look around your booth. Some of this stuff is Casey's, some of it is
Yes.
yours.
Well, this
And
over here.
I just showed you
mine.
Mike's. Okay.
This over here is mine.
Uh-huh. Some interesting things.
You know, I try to have.
That's you as a kid?
I try and have a wide variety. You know, you never know what somebody's gonna like. Like I have an IBM employee benefits book
Uh-huh.
from the 1954.
Uh-huh.
You know.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that employee reaped his benefits
Yeah,
already.
he reaped his benefits already, definitely.
Yeah. All right. Oh, you got some peanuts, huh?
Oh yeah, got a little Charlie Brown.
Wow. So you also do Madison Bachville, which is in the center of the state of New York.
Yes.
And
Madison Bachville is New York's biggest antique show.
it's sort of like the Brimfield of New York.
Yes.
And
It's on Route 20.
it's actually two towns, the town of Madison and the town of Bachville. And I like this soda set. Very nice.
Yeah, isn't that beautiful?
Yeah. Pretty cool. So and that's coming up when?
That'll be the third weekend. The third week in August.
Yeah. One of our other dealers,
Yes.
Joe Agro, is Joey Smalls is looking very much forward to it.
Yes.
He camps out there.
Yeah. So do I. We sleep in our car for a week.
Oh yeah. Well, at least he has a camper.
No, I have a van. I really rough it.
Oh yeah. Well, that's all right. That's really camping.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Camping in a camper is not really
No,
camping.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That's an interesting bottle. You know anything about that bottle? Chlorum? His perfume bottle?
No, I don't. That's Casey's.
Oh, it's Casey's. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I've never seen it before. Yeah. So you don't know how old it is or what?
I would think that's probably 1920s.
Yeah, I would.
It's Art Deco, definitely.
That's a hell of a lot of perfume.
Oh yeah, you ain't kidding.
Yeah. So, and then you have some artwork, I see.
Oh,
Some
yeah.
Very nice. This is a very nice frame.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah. Is this signed by anybody?
I don't know, tell you the truth.
I can't make it out. It looks like Rembrandt. No, it's a very nice landscape here. It looks almost, well, at first blanch, I was going to say Hudson Valley, but it was definitely Europe.
Yes.
Yeah. Very nice. And he's Franklin Roosevelt. We're very close to the FDR Presidential Library in Hyde Park, which is a stone's throw from where we're standing. It's a really long stone's throw, but
Yeah.
it's a quick car ride anyway. Some interesting things. I know you like ephemeral stuff. You have a lot of
Oh, I love, I have a big collection of cookbooks.
newspaper articles and handbooks and
Oh yeah.
yeah. Interesting. Was that an old projector?
Yes.
Yeah. What's the brand on that?
I'm not sure.
I'm in that weird zone where I can't see it with or without my glasses. Very, very interesting. So, how is the estate sale business doing with the COVID?
It was, everything was shut down for a while, but
I got to get
since,
out of here to get the glare from the window out of the way.
Everything out here has been shut down.
No, I move. You stay there.
Oh, okay. Everything has been shut
Like
down.
Laurel
for a
and
while,
Hardy here.
But everything has been up. All things, sales in the shops and the all over. It's been up. Like people, are getting out, and
a lot of
some of the
pent-up-
younger people are getting more into to being less minimalists.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I found at least here in Millbrook, we've been selling a heck of a lot of furniture recently.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. That's from what I've heard from up there too.
I don't know about Ossining, but we've had.
Westchester is very difficult
Mm-hmm.
to sell furniture because.
Well, what I was going to say was we've had a strong influx of New York City people moving here. I don't know if Ossining is experienced.
Yeah, and it is experienced, but you see, what happens in Westchester is you go on Craigslist and there are pages and pages of furniture, people giving it away for free.
Oh yeah. So there you go.
Because
you buy yourself a house, you go on Craigslist, and
they want it, and all you have to do is go pick it up.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to be bothered moving it. You know, so.
It's been a wide selection of furniture. It's hard to pinpoint what's is it antique furniture, mid-century has been hot. I guess it's still hot, but it seems like a slight tilt towards the more antique furnitures lately.
Yeah.
But I know for a while it was hard to sell dark furniture.
Oh, I know.
The walnuts and the mahoganies and all, but that seems to be changing.
Yeah.
So maybe to your point, maybe they're developing a taste for the.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It's more, I mean, it's
some of these folks, and it's a lot of young people that are moving up here, and some of these folks are in a 3x5 apartment, and
they don't have much.
So there goes your minimalist. So when they get the spacious.
Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly. So that might be the answer to your point. Yeah. So, but the estate sale business is perking up too?
Yeah, it's been doing good.
Yeah. People aren't afraid to come into a home and...
No, not now, especially with the vaccine. But even before, people wear masks and, it really wasn't a problem.
Well, we still require masks in here only because I don't know who's been vaccinated or not been vaccinated. Like I say, everybody that works here has been vaccinated, but that doesn't mean every customer's been vaccinated. True. But it seems like we've had a strong movement in that direction where it's almost being treated like the flu now. So it's sort of strange, but yeah. But I haven't lost my double chin, so I'm one of the few that are lamenting the loss of the mask. Well, I'm glad things are going well, and I'm going to go up and visit you and Casey and Joe Agro, Joey Small, excuse me, in August when you're up there in Madison, and maybe I'll do a little filming of it up there.
Okay, sounds good.
Show the folks what Madison Bachville's all about.
Yeah, definitely.
And keep up the good work. You're doing great.
Thank you.
Thank you. Just wanted to show you this gravity roof ventilator that Scrap Adaptations Conrad Levinson brought in over the weekend. It's from the 19-teens, maybe early 1920s. And I just wanted you to see this. It's all copper bottom, copper top with an iron frame. I wanted you guys to see the craftsmanship involved in this thing. It's pretty impressive. So it's a gravity roof ventilator. I'm going to say somewhere between 1915 and 1922 if I had to guess. On a base. It's a museum quality piece, really is. Very impressive.